play a game. Here's what happens if you lose.
I want to play a game. These chilling words, uttered by the infamous Jigsaw Killer, have become synonymous with terror in the realm of horror cinema. Few villains have captured the imagination quite like Jigsaw, whose intricate traps are designed to test the limits of human endurance and morality. But what if you found yourself caught in one of these deadly games? How would you survive? Picture this. You awaken in pitch darkness, disoriented and afraid. As your eyes adjust, you realize you're trapped in a room that could very well become your tomb. This is the terrifying reality faced by Mark Wilson, a victim of Jigsaw's twisted sense of justice. In this chilling scenario, we'll explore one of Jigsaw's most diabolical traps, a dark room filled with glass shards, a poisoned victim, and a race against time. But more importantly, we'll delve into the psychology of survival and the ingenuity required to beat the game. Mark's terrifying journey begins when he's kidnapped by Detective Mark Hoffman, an accomplice of the notorious Jigsaw killer John Kramer. But why was Mark targeted? It turns out he had been engaging in some less than honest behavior, defrauding his health insurance company by claiming to be seriously ill when he wasn't. This deceit put him squarely in the crosshairs of the Jigsaw Killer, known for his twisted games that force people to confront their misdeeds.
He fucked up.
The stage for this horrifying game is set in a pitch-black room illuminated only by the faint glow of a single small candle. Mark finds himself in a vulnerable state, completely naked, with a flammable substance smeared across his body. As if that weren't enough, a slow-acting poison courses through his veins, his only hope for survival. An antidote hidden inside a heavy safe in the middle of the room. But of course, it's not as simple as just opening the safe. The combination is hidden among hundreds of numbers scrawled across the walls of the dark room.
The combination is inside the safe. What?
To read these numbers, Mark must use the candle for light, forcing him to move around the room. Here's where the game takes an even more sinister turn. The entire floor is covered in sharp glass shards, making every step a potential injury. Now let's break down this terrifying scenario and explore how one might survive such a nightmarish ordeal. First, we need to understand the components of this deadly game. The darkness is clearly intended to make finding the correct combination a challenge, while the glass-covered floor hinders movement and adds an element of constant pain. The flammable substance on Mark's body creates a dangerous situation when combined with the candle. Get too close, and he risks severe burns. And of course, the slow-acting poison adds a ticking clock to the whole ordeal. So how could someone beat this game? Let's explore some strategies that could increase the chances of survival. The first and perhaps most overlooked option is to simply try to escape. Interestingly, the movie doesn't mention that the room is locked.
Door's unlocked.
Which could be a crucial oversight by the Jigsaw Killer. If escape is possible, it should be the first course of action. We can estimate that there's roughly an hour before the candle burns out, based on the typical burn time of a 1-inch diameter candle. Additionally, slow-acting poisons often take between 30 minutes to several hours to show noticeable effects. This potentially gives us a window of at least 30 minutes to attempt an escape. Given that the trap is set in an industrial area, there's a good chance that people might be working nearby, even at night. If escape is possible, finding help quickly could be the key to survival. A nearby worker could call emergency services, providing a much better chance of survival than trying to solve the puzzle alone. But what if escape isn't an option? In that case, we need to get creative with the resources at hand. One strategy could be to remove the plate holding the candle and place it on top of the safe. An average small safe like the one described weighs about 66 pounds, heavy but not impossible to move. By placing the candle on top of the safe, we could potentially move the safe closer to the walls, accomplishing two things at once: clearing a path through the glass shards and reducing the distance between the combination numbers and the safe.
Genius.
Another crucial step would be to remove as much of the flammable substance from the body as possible. In the absence of water, one could use their own hair to rub off excess substance from their hands. It's not a pleasant thought, but in a life or death situation, even urine could be used as an improvised cleaning solution to wash off more of the flammable substance, reducing the risk of accidental burns. The candle plate itself could become a valuable tool. By using it as a makeshift shovel, one could clear some of the glass shards from the floor, creating safer paths to move around the room. This would allow for quicker and less painful access to the walls to check the numbers. It's important to note that staying calm and thinking logically is crucial. Panic will only waste precious time and energy. By carefully considering the environment and the available resources, it's possible to find creative solutions even in the most dire circumstances. While the Jigsaw Killer's traps are designed to be nearly impossible to escape, they're not without flaws. By keeping a clear head, assessing the situation carefully, and thinking outside the box, survival is possible. Whether it's attempting an immediate escape, optimizing the use of available tools, or finding creative ways to protect oneself from the trap's dangers, there are always options, even in the darkest of rooms. Remember, the key to beating any game, even one as twisted as the Jigsaw Killer's, is to understand its rules and then find ways to bend them to your advantage. In this case, that might mean looking beyond the obvious puzzle of the safe combination and considering all possible avenues of escape or survival. It's a grim scenario, to be sure, but one that demonstrates the incredible human capacity for problem solving and survival, even in the most horrifying circumstances. I'd love to hear your thoughts. How do you think you can beat this trap? Share your ideas in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more exciting content. Until next time, my friends, have a fantastic day.